I'm here today with Blake from It's His Turf. If you guys haven't checked him out, make sure you check him out on YouTube and Instagram. He's gonna be taking me through today on what's called StoneMakers. It's kind of an opposite of patios, I guess, or pavers. Yep. Can you explain it? Because I know I can't.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today, like you said, is called StoneMakers. And StoneMakers is an alternative for natural stone and for pavers. And what we'll do with it is StoneMakers can be used for a lot of different things. So they have a grout mix that we'll actually do a lot of carving out of. There is a panel system that we use for doing like our waterfalls and our outdoor kitchens. I actually did a rock wall over here with it. And so that's a lot of fun. But what we're going to be showing today is some of our carving. We're going to do a fire pit. We're going to do some large stone pieces that are going to be like inserts in grass when it's said and done. And then we're going to do some more stamped work on a patio.
So the first question I have is, and I know these guys will probably have it also, is why would you choose this over doing a paver patio?
Well, the big thing for me is we used to do paver patios, and then we actually started doing a lot of natural stone. And so what we found with the concrete is not only can we get in there and can we do it quicker, but we can offer it at a cheaper rate than what we were having to sell our paver and rock jobs because of how long they were taking.
So Blake and I have spent the good part of 2 days together. Not all of it was on this project, quite a bit was. Yesterday we got into some rain, kind of held us up. Came back again today, we got everything finished up. It's taken us roughly about 4 hours to do this project, which I'm amazed by. What did we have today? How many guys?
We had 5 guys, so you, me, and 3 other guys.
So we had about 5 guys here today to knock this project out. We aren't including like all the prep and you know, that we came in with skid steer yesterday, but once mud got here and we were putting it down, roughly 4 hours to get it completed. I'm gonna have Blake walk you through the StoneMakers and kind of this project and let you see kind of the behind the scenes of how all this went down.
All right, so this is a little bit about the project. We came in and we had some concrete go bad a couple months ago, and we did this waterfall with a truckload of concrete that had gone bad. Came in a second day, poured another 10 yards and did these walls in here and finished off the waterfall. So to complete the project, we really wanted to do a patio with a fire pit and an upper patio where I was going to put a hot tub. So that's what we've been working on these last few days. I wanted it to look like large pieces of flagstone. So we did these large stepping stones across, and we're going to put sod in the joint. So that way it's going to look like large pieces of stone with grass growing around it. I wanted the fire pit to actually mimic the waterfall. So we did boulders kind of stacked around it. And then that way, these kind of tie together instead of having like a stacked stone fire pit like I have up in the yard. When it came over to the stairs, I wanted it to look like large slabs of stone, just like these, kind of how I did on those steps over there. And this looks very similar to the real stone that I have throughout my property. The boulders, this was a very hard transition going up to this edge. And so that's why we put these boulders in, to not only anchor that edge, but then to keep everything from washing. So as we come around here with sod, we can just dress that up and move some of this 3 to 5 inch gravel in. Over here is where we did something a little more decorative than just the regular StoneMakers. And this is where we did a stamp patio. I let Kevin pick out 2 patterns, and we went with the irregular stone pattern for this upper patio. This is going to be where the hot tub sits. This concrete's a regular concrete mix. We did a 3500 PSI mix. We added fibers into it, and then we actually added color. We put a Solomon color into it, an intricate color, and then we used a color release. That's what you see over it right now. So when we wash it, it'll actually be a 2-tone. Our StoneMakers is a grout mix, and we added fibers to it as well because we weren't able to put rebar in here where we wanted to do our patio, because we're doing these irregular stones, and I didn't want to use forms. I want us to literally shovel the concrete out, level it. We had a few string lines so we could keep the flow of the grade coming downhill away from the patio and away from the waterfall, so everything runs downhill. We got about another half a day's worth of work doing the sod, setting in the cafe lights and the post, doing the hammock swing, and then going ahead and getting the hot tub set into place. Hopefully Kevin will be back in a few weeks and y'all can check this out.
So guys, if you've enjoyed this content and enjoyed this project and seeing this kind of stuff, make sure you hit that thumbs up. You can also go check out Blake's channel. He's got a whole lot more of these StoneMakers videos on his channel, so make sure you check that out, and hopefully I'll be making some more of these.